Good morning. So this is something that I don't think I've ever done before. It's kind of like a little morning musings with Kitty or something stupid like that. I just woke up. That's why I'm wearing glasses and my face is like blah, and my hair is like I'm curly because I hate you and whatever. And I have coffee. But sometimes when I wake up, I wake up with negative thoughts in my head, like I'm already worrying, and that's because I do suffer from some anxiety, and it's kind of butts. Like, you just wake up and you're just like, oh my god, I have to do this today, and I have to talk to people, and I got all this stuff to do, and I'm not gonna be able to do it good enough, and I don't know, just like random worries. So I figured I'd just come over here and be like, let's just talk it out. We're gonna talk it out with myself and with Optimus Prime, who's gonna join me for my little morning musings. Maybe I'll share with you guys. I don't know, I haven't decided if this is gonna be like a thing that I put up on my channel or not, so I don't know if anyone will ever see this or if it'll just be like weird I'm talking to myself. Anyways, so this morning I woke up and I was thinking about how my fall semester just ended, and I just got all my grades back, and I got straight A's. Hooray! I'm super excited. And like, I always struggle between, like, I don't want to look like I'm bragging, but I want to like share my happy accomplishments, but I'm like always scared to share those happy accomplishments because it's like, oh, what if they think that I'm just bragging or something? And it's like, fuck that, okay? And I hope that me saying fuck that helps somebody else out there, because you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys a story. When I was in high school, I almost failed many classes. Like, there was one point in my high school time where my GPA was like 1.7. I don't know if anybody else in like other countries will see this and be like, what does that mean? I don't know the other grading systems, but basically 4.0 is like straight A's. So like an A is a 4, a B is a 3, and so on. So my grade point average of all my grades was 1.7. That's really bad. And it just didn't really get better for me, and I went to college for a while, and it didn't get better at all. Like, when I was in college the first time, I failed. I pretty much failed out of college. Like, I didn't completely fail out. Like, they didn't write me a letter and be like, you can't come back, you suck. But it was like, I got so many bad grades that I was just like, I need to stop this. So I took a break, and then I actually went to cosmetology school, and I finished cosmetology school, and when I took my test, the test proctor at the end told me that I was like one of the best testers or testees that she had ever seen. She was like, that was amazing. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome, and maybe I'll do this. And then like I started doing I ended up getting my license, by the way. So I am licensed, but then like I started doing photo shoots, like doing makeup for photo shoots and stuff like that, because I was really interested in makeup and like special effects makeup more so than any other kind. And I just really wasn't having a good time in the community. Like, there was so much vanity, obviously, like cosmetology. Duh, Kitty. Duh, shut up. Anyways, I don't know, like, everyone felt like they were entitled to you and your time, and nobody wants to pay anybody for anything, and like, there's a lot of back talk and disorganization when you're first getting in, and like, you're doing time for print, which is basically like, you give me your time and I'll give you prints to put in your portfolio, which is awesome, except that the people doing that a lot of the time have no idea what they're doing. And so I, as a makeup artist, would go in, and like, the model would have one vision and the photographer would have this vision, and it's like, I'm just here to do makeup. I don't want to get involved in your crazy things that's going on. So I don't know, it just wasn't a good time. And I really didn't want to work in a salon because I had worse experiences, like shadowing in salons, where basically you go in and like sit there and like watch somebody do something, and like sometimes let you help, but like you're a shadow, like you see how the salon works, and I just didn't really have a connection with any of them. So I I basically wasted my time in college the first time, and then wasted my time in cosmetology school. And then I was like 22, and all my friends had salaried jobs and were like moving out of their families' homes, and I like lived at home and worked retail, and it sucked. It was the worst. And there were definitely many times where I would like sit in my bed and just cry, like ugly tears, like because I just felt like I had ruined my life by not doing well in high school, and then not doing well in college, and then going to trade school, and like deciding that I hated it. And so when I finally decided that I was going to go to art school, which is where I am now, it was kind of one of those things. I was like, I'm done sucking. Like, I don't want to be disappointed in myself anymore. And so I started taking art classes at community college, and I was getting straight A's, and I even like had to take some academic classes because okay, this is gonna be really sad. Don't tell my 10th grade English teacher, but I took English 101 and got like 100%, and then I took English 102 and got like 0% because I didn't write a single essay the entire time I was there, and I was in a bad place. It was bad times. It was awful. I couldn't believe it. Since high school, I have not gotten a bad grade on an essay. Like, I'm good at writing essays. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I know what I'm doing, and I just went into that class and was like, I don't want to do this. And so I didn't. And I failed. Because that's what happens when you don't do the work, you fail. So, anyways, I went back to college, back to college. I'm confusing myself. I went back to college. I had to take some academic classes, like English classes, and I got an A in those classes, and I got an A in all my art classes I was taking, and it was great. And I was bringing up my GPA from when I had failed college the first time, and I think I ended up with like almost a 3.2, up from like 1 point something that I started with. And so I applied to go to school in New York for art school, like a real art school, and it's super exciting, and they accepted me because I stopped sucking and I was doing work, and it was awesome, and I loved it. And you know, maybe this is like a two-parter, like, you know, I had to work my ass off to get my good grades, and this last semester I got straight A's again, like just like I did at community college, and it's just like I worked my ass off though. Like, I deserve to be happy about it, and I don't think that I should be scared to be like, yeah, I got straight A's, it's awesome, because I worked for it, you know, and I made a lot of mistakes along the way. But I feel like hopefully somebody can take away from this, like, maybe you don't do well in college the first time, maybe you don't do well in college the second time, maybe you have no idea what you're doing, but it's like, I'm almost 26, and it took me a long time to get where I am, to figure out what I wanted to do, because no, I went to college for English. I wanted to be an English teacher in a foreign country, and then I went to cosmetology school because I wanted to be a makeup artist, and it's like, there's so many things that I wanted to do, and when I actually started doing them, it was like, I don't think I want to do this anymore. But I finally, like, figured it out, I think. Like, I think I always knew that I wanted to do this. It's just like people kind of look down on artists sometimes, I feel like, where I mean, everybody has probably heard this, where like you tell your parents that you want to be an artist, and they're like, why don't you be a doctor or a lawyer instead? And it's like, I don't like any of those things. So hopefully somebody can just maybe take away from this, like, me rambling, that sometimes it's okay if you don't know what you want to do, and sometimes it's okay to just do what you know you want to do, even if everybody around you is like, don't do that, do something else. And it's like, yeah, I did a lot of something else's, and none of them were anything I wanted to do. I mean, maybe at the time I was like, I could do this, but it was never like I want to do this, you know? So, I don't know. That's what I was thinking about this morning, is like, man, I'm 26, and I'm in college and I'm just a sophomore, and like, God, what if I'm not like graduated till I'm like 30, and then I want to go to grad school, and it's like, oh God, I'm so old now. And it's like, stop. I'm not even 26 yet. Stop. I'm 25. I'm in art school, doing shit I love. I'm apparently okay at it, at least, because I'm sorry, I just smacked the mic with my hand. Because anyways, what was I saying? I'm at least okay at it because I'm getting straight A's. So like, just take life one step at a time, maybe. And I haven't drank any of this coffee yet this whole video because it's really fucking hot. And I just, like, I keep picking it up like I want to drink it, and it's too hot, so that's why I'm sitting here. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about this morning, and it just, I don't know, like I said, I hope that if somebody is struggling with school, or with life, or, I don't know, whatever, that maybe this will make you feel a little bit better. And it's okay if you wake up feeling anxious. Just, even if you have to talk to yourself, just talk to yourself, just talk it out. Because, I don't know, I feel like just putting it out there, even if it's just for yourself, is like a, yeah, I got this. Alright, somebody listened to me. It was me, but I listened. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about this morning. I don't know. Thanks for listening to me, I guess. Ramble about nothing. And I just went to pick up my coffee again, and it's still too hot, by the way. Too hot. So maybe I'll be able to drink it by like noon. It's like 11 a.m. right now. I know. I just woke up at like 11 a.m. It's the worst. But yeah. Maybe I'll do this more often or some other time, or maybe I'll never do it again. But either way, thanks for listening and maybe for watching, and I hope you all have a super awesome day, because you're super awesome, and you should brag about things that you're happy about that you accomplished. Bye!